Okay, nazaimasu! Welcome home, everybody! Hello, hello, and welcome back. I hope everybody had a very good weekend and is having a good Monday so far. We are going to be working on the garden today. And, yeah, I've never played this before, so we will see. It looked like it's going to be cozy, though. I feel like I remember seeing it in, like, a cozy game, like, trailer thing before. 1890. So speedy? I'm on time. Okay. We're in the 1800s. Oh. Somerset. Is this a Europe? I think it's probably a Europe. Congrats on first gem, Dahlia, congrats on second, and Cubic Sama, congrats on third, and hello Alex Sama, hello, hello, and yes. I can talk, I swear. We have a lot of cacti. Our garden is very pointy right now. Somerset is in Britain? It's in the UK? Ah. Don't tell the other mates. Do not tell them. Oh. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Although I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. I said I can rotate it. Oh, gotta make sure there's no secret message in the back. Like, P.S. A present. Pull. Forgotten Flora. A herbarium by Arabella Green. Herbarium? Herbarium? Herb? Isn't Somerset in Morrowind? Is Morrowind just the UK? Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Oh. Maps. Oh. Alright, so this is where I put all my stuff once I find it. Let me, Oh, I thought there was something on the floor. I'm gonna look up how you pronounce that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Herbarium pronunciation. Is it right?
Herbarium.
Ah, there is the H. I thought you didn't say the H. Heck. Herbarium. Herbarium. Oh, that was a close one. Good thing we looked it up. I like the stained glass. Very fancy. We got a little pond. Ideal soil temperatures. Oh. And different locations? But I'm in Somerset. Where's Somerset? Uh-oh. Okay, Asphodel, welcome, welcome. Maybe we're gonna have different sections that are set to be like different areas. You know what I mean? Like maybe we'll have a section of our greenhouse that's like set to be like the France environment kinda or something. Alright, let's see here. Clues. Important clues get added to the herbarium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Windmill wort. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory. I was wondering, I was like, it looks like I need to turn the brightness down or something, but it's intentional. Our conservatory is smoggy? Oh no. Okay. I need to research the temperature requirements. I haven't filled in all the right clues. Add a clue. Temperature chart. Okay. Huh. So I gotta go find clues? Seeds. Alright, we got our seeds. They got little stripes. I see. Potting instructions. Place a pot on a saucer. Add soil to the pot. Plant a seed. Water the seed. Pretty straightforward. Alright, alright. Do I have a shovel? It's in here already. Scoop. And then my seed. Seed? Ah, seed. There we go. And then we water it. Is it okay to do this before I know the temperature? It's probably okay, right? Gemsma says, I knew Somerset had something to do with cheese. Cheddar comes from there. I like Somerset then. Wait, this determines the temperature. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Worst bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Yeesh. Oh? Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmillwort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. So Sicily is Italy. That's Italy. I know that. And it's a volcanic flower. So it's a volcanic flower from Italy. Oh, Sicily. Doop 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 doop. 60. This is a detective game. Shroom, 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 shroom. Alright. So we got that going. Do I have to open my book again? How do I open my book? Let me check the controls. Tab. Add the clue. Boop. And boop. Mystery solved. 60 degrees. Do I need to do anything else? Do I bring you somewhere? I grow up nice and big and strong. Do I have to bring the saucer with me? It looks like I can just put it wherever I want. You live here now, friend. I hope I'm doing this right. Open the heat vent. What is this? Oh. Eh? Do I need to bring it over? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Oh, we did it! Oh, it's our first... Oh, it is a windmill! Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Aww. It spins. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities. The flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Cool. Neat. And now I take you home? Where should we put you? I'm gonna put you here. Oh, that looks like wisteria. Pretty. Now, I wonder how do I get more seeds? This is my seed inventory. I guess we have to go find it somewhere? Do I go outside? Oh. And then we can decorate out here too. Drawing from nature. Drawing book. Hmm? I must be an artist? Mushroom. Oh! I'm taking a break. Noom. And now we're running. Bird feeder? Or no, bird bath. This is a big garden. Oh. Creepy. Botany Manor, home of the Green family. Click the key. Oh. The entrance garden. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. I rang my own bell. And what do we have if we go the other way? So this is the manor itself. Oh. That's loud. Turn down a little bit. So the other area was just like the greenhouse. Oh, this place is big. Whoa. That little aqueduct thingy. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm going in. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. I'm old. I look forward to hearing about your progress. And of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Place is very fancy. Duck. I wish to take him with me. We have a tree in our house? What? Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I've altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies of your family, rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Oh, that's me, down at the bottom in the middle. Arabella Mary Green. I see. Bug. Do we have a pet? There's like a cat food bowl or dog food bowl. Oh, fire cozy. Ah, so toasty. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington. Issued for return journey first class. Elderly discount applied! Ah! Seeds! There we go. Fulguria. I came upon the Fulguria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. This one has a lot of clues. Old? No, Cubexama, no! I'm forever 17, I swear. A blurry photograph. Camera experiment. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. This picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Oh, that one's even darker. This picture is so dark, it's impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. This one's pretty good. Yeah. I'm very pleased with this picture. It looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. That's a nice one. It looks like... What's that flower called? I feel like I've seen a flower like this before. It's pretty. Alright, let's hunt for clues. You not have little pieces you'd set your plant pot on? There is, like, at the very first area. So, like, in here we have the little thing that you put it on. But then, when you put it somewhere else, you don't have it anymore. So I guess you only need it at the very beginning? I don't know. Oh, chemicals. To like change the quality of the soil. Science. The art of painting in oil and fresco. Uma Musume. Dang, this is a big table. This really is the Moe Mansion. We have a lot of folks here. We need a table at least this big. Now, it looks like there's nothing to... Oh wait, here's something. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced the coming of age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria. For this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. It only blooms during a thunderstorm? What am I supposed to do about that? I can't make it thunder. Can I? Arabella and Elizabeth. Oh, it's me and my sister. My family is loaded. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Another key? The back terrace. I have some clues to put in here. Yeah, a couple of them. What this? Flash powder. Are we gonna trick the tree? Or the plant? We're gonna make it think that there's thunder even though it's not? That's sneaky. Can't cryptids like control the weather? Not this one. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they must think a storm is coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, I probably put the plant here. I see. I see. I'm putting it together. Glasses? Put them on. I don't know where them. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Oh. Thank you for the resub, JD-sama. Thank you, thank you. Fill the container with the flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera and the Lumen flash lamp, and then witness a bright flash. We're gonna trick the flower. This is not very ethical. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Where do we put the powder? Oh. Glass plate. Maybe it's already set up. We just have to press the button. Clue. Oh. Oh, really? I have everything I need? Do I not need to worry about the temperature or anything then? Maybe it's not too picky. What's this? My parents. I'm gonna keep looking around first. Uh-oh. They locked my own house up. How do I get in? This must be the kitchen. Tori won't let me in. What do we got upstairs? Oh, the tree is blocking it. Oh, I don't have to cut down the tree, do I? That would feel bad. I don't want to be a lumberjack in this game. Oh, you know what? I bet you put a flower here. It's not a food bowl for animals. You put the plant there. How quick did that tree grow? Okay, let's see here. Seeds? Gotta do this first. There we go. Okay, and then we water you. Alright. And now we take you to get your picture taken. Wow, so fancy. Here you go. We'll put you right here. So is it just ready? Maybe I do that. Developing. The flash lamp manual. Fill the container with the powder. How do I move the powder? Oh, it's empty. Wait, so it's already empty. Where'd the powder go? So you're supposed to put the powder in here. Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button. Witness a bright flash. Where did the powder go? Not in there yet. My container was empty. fire to make it with the chemical? Oh, what's this? Dartmoor. Home to breathtaking sights. Boat? Kitchen. The kitchen really is locked! No! I knew it! I knew it! This is mean. Pyrophilies. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt or flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Oh, so this is the name of a flower. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Makes sense. They only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas. Oh, so this is another plant. Back terrace. We got the key for this. Not from the other side. Oh, pretty. We have a nice view. Sandwich. One left half a sandwich there. Score. Flowering plants of Great Britain. My poor girl doesn't know how to open up the books. I don't really see anything out here for us to do currently. It's locked from the other side. Is that a place I can get to? Ah, oh, Kyrie Gourd! Thank you, thank you! Yes, I'm feeling much better. I am a healthy cryptid. We can't get in the kitchen. We must be missing something. We've got the clues. We don't have the powder we need. I feel like we're gonna need to make it ourselves. Let's see. Is there information somewhere about what flash powder is made from? Potassium and magnesium. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Got it. Two potassium. 1 magnesium. Cubic cell inside to match magnesium. Good guess! Do I have to mix it? I feel like I should mix it up, no?
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, Kyrie Raiders! Welcome, welcome everybody! Thank you for reading, Amster. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a water dragon heat. Welcome in, everyone. Let me do a shout out for Amster real quick. How are you doing today? How was your stream? And welcome, readers. If you don't know me, I'm Fangy. I'm a comfy shape-shifting cryptid. I'm also a cleansing maid with Moe Live. Today is our Moe Monday. We are playing a little cozy gardening game, actually. We're doing some gardening. But they're weird plants. Right now we're trying to trick a plant into thinking there's a thunderstorm. Try out Yap Yap. Oh, I've seen that game. I was looking at the Steam page for that. How was it? I'm gonna turn the music back up. Okay, so I think this is ready now to take the picture. Okay, ready? Woo! We did it. It was interesting. Oh, look at it. The Falguria only grows during thunderstorms, where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people witness its beauty. Where should we put you? It would be a nice place. Here, you can live by the tree. And then it seemed like I'm supposed to be doing a fire flower next. But I don't know how to get started. Because everything is still locked. How do I begin? Like, will a door magically open or something? The game was fun but difficult. It was your first time playing, right? So hopefully it won't be too hard next time. Okay, I still don't know the password for here. We still have a tree in the way here. Yeah, I wonder how you know where to go next. I guess I can check out the terrace again? Or maybe I'll get a package at the entrance. Gotta go deal with things. Okay, my hamster. I will have fun, thank you. Oh. Oh. Was this open last time over here? I just didn't notice it? Or maybe it changed. Ash plume. Lilium vivificum. Lots of clues. Huh. A summary of some seeds I've gathered. The year and location I found them at. Cow parsley, poppy, buttercups, ash bloom, wood anemone, wild thyme, and foxglove. Okay, so the ash plume was from Wisman's Wood. I see. That must be near the Dartmoor place. Formal garden? Formal? There's a picnic. I wanna go. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of darling little critters. You're not supposed to do that. That's bad, right? When you bring critters from one place to another, and it upsets like the ecosystem. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Rip. The red squirrels are gonna go extinct now. What's this? Rushing water. I love the sound of rushing water. Kitchen. Hazel Patterson kitchen notes. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me for asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Oh yeah, shopping list. To the kitchen. We will raid the pantries. I wonder if I should bring the seed with me. Let's bring it with us. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. We're gonna find out that you're not supposed to water it. Hello to the cryptid with a cute voice. Oh, Kyrie, Alisama, hello, hello. Kitchen. Let me in. This is so pretty. Kindling. Dear Lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Oh, because it's 1890s. But this was 1853, so this is when I was little. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby tending to your garden, and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars, whose studies will go to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all due politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Altringham. I don't like that guy. The broken mortar. The history of Dartmoor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Hazel's priceless recipes. Ooh! For the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Oh, Kyrie Friday! Happy Monday, Fridays, Ma! Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts that are easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait till you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Maybe I was supposed to do that with the seed. Oh. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth, with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Eh? The year of construction? This is for a puzzle. They went to the trouble of embroidering a puzzle. What's all this now? Mysterious symbol. It's a sheep. Wait. Let me finish adding the clues here. We're still missing 2 clues. Oh. The year of construction. Would that be the year of construction for the manor? This is when I was rejected from college. Oh, this opens up. The ancient oaks stand tall in Westman's wood. Covered in moss they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Westman's wood. Another duck! What are all these ducks doing here? You gotta catch them all. To someone special. Ooh. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Romance. It is that time of year. Wood. Oh. So maybe the type of wood we use matters. Oh, and they said oak trees, right? The ancient oaks. Ancient oaks. So we want oak. You're coming with me. We must need to burn oak wood. Where do I put you? Here? Here? Hmm? I can't put it in this. Okay, well, I think I've pieced together part of the mystery there. Carrot. The only good vegetable. Okay, Genosaki, welcome. Home smoking and curing. Using the home smokery. The type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of trees produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. Okay, so then you bring it out here. Give me this back. The smokery. Here? Whoa! It's working! Sausage. Whoa. Okay, so I think we bring the plant in here, maybe. Did we get all the clues? We did. Okay. Alright. I think we bring you over here. First, we have to crack the seed. Yo. And then you need to be in the smokery. Let me get the wood again. It burned too quick. You would take my advice on preparing meat any day of the week. Expert in the field, right? Do not worry, the carnivorous cryptid will help. Yo, we did it. I am so good at plants. It must be all those farming sims. The ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. I did it! I'm the best! What? Heat house delivery. I was wondering when we would get something delivered. Where should we take this? Put you guys all over here. Okay, delivery. Let's see if I remember which way to go. An orchard? Ooh. It? Secret. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice for the next we meet. I'll never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I'm inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. Oh, 1 second, friends. Be right back. Sorry about that. We're back. Cinder thinks she needs to be the guard dog of the mansion because Lucky's a bit too friendly. Alright, your friend always, Eleanor. There's a cane. Walking stick. I feel like the music is either super quiet or super loud and like nowhere in between. Okay, the guardhouse should be this way. This way. Present. Huh? Somebody delivered a key? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key to your orchard gate. We hope you're enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage. John Cabbage. Alrighty. To the orchard then. Going in. Peculiar petals. And lots of apples. Dear niece, I've gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They're charming as well as educational. Though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affection, Auntie Arabella. I have a niece! And a great niece. The Wolf Glove. High on the mountaintop so steep grows a flower that's hard to keep. its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Oh. A wolf glove. Gotta find the seeds first, though. Where's this go? What? The Heritage Orchard and Preservation of Endangered Apple Varieties. There's endangered apples? Oh, biscuits! I wanna eat this one. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar tanning and acid values given per single apple. I'm gonna have to make apple cider? Intriguing. A blue apple? This one looks like a melon. These aren't real. I wish there was a real blue apple. So we have to make apple cider for something. I wonder what kind of flour requires apple cider. What is this? Microscope slide? Foxglove. Red campion. Primrose. Hyacinth. Spring dance shrub. Pixie tears? No! Pixie! Don't cry! Bluebell. And cradle fern. Tincture of iodine. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of the plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They've lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It's therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. So I have to make the apple cider to get sugar for the plants or something? Oh, Kyrie Kitty! Yes, this is a new game. It was just free on Epic like last week. And I was like, ooh, gardening. This sounds nice. An illustrated history of England for scholars, advanced classes, and the discerning reader. Priest holes? Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it's thought there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Is this true? Have you guys heard of this? And is the implication that we have one of these in the Botany Manor? Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, though I'm convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. I think it has to do with that puzzle in our pantry. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not going to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned that you've been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire? What's this? New plant, new plant. Pixie tears. No, Pixie! No! Huh. Am I now supposed to be doing the wolf glove one? So I guess I have all the clues for it. It's all these apples. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Gosh, this land is so big. Lady Arabella, I've received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Really, the builder. My tower is haunted? Uh-oh. Dude, we have our own tower. Our family is filthy rich. This is crazy. Tower wind research. Oh no, it's like a flute or something. Oh. Oh my. So based on the windows you have opened, it changes the wind speed. Huh. The Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. So this must be for the wolf howl or wolf glove plant. Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It's advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Wind speed and pressure. Yeesh. These are some very complicated plants. Oh. Ah, it just keeps going. Key to the painting room. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder in the hopes that he wants to sort it out, but as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize as if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level? No. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We're so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you're very busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it. It was coming from a tiny flower. If only you'd been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. To Arabella Green. From Natty Golding. Got a stamp. Oh. Jump! Jump! Look, the seeds are down there. I see a packet of seeds. Aww. That must be the wolf glove seeds. Okay, so... I haven't filled in all the right clues for his plans. Oh! Okay, so... It's not just like the first clues that you get. You can get clues for the wrong thing. I see. Okay. Hot notes. There we go. So we need to add sugar to it. I see. Let me in. Move up. Oh, it's like an elevator. So weird. Why do we have this? Okay, so let's see. Where are our plants? Over here. Alright, so we kind of just have like a standard pot type here. And then... So for the standard pot type, we want 97 grams of extra nutrition. And I guess the extra nutrition we want is apple cider? If I'm understanding this correctly. Okay, here's where we make the apple juice. How do you know which apple they want? Ah! We want 97. Oh. Do I have to math? I don't... Oh... Oh... I wish you could see the clues in here. Cider apples, apple blending pot notes, microscope slides, chloroplast book. Microscope slides. Okay, here's Pixie's tears. How am I supposed to use this, though, I wonder? Is it just that it's not green? I guess the idea is that it's not green, so that's how you know it doesn't have chloroplasts. And that you need to give it sugar some other way. I see, okay. Well, I imagine there's multiple combinations we can do to get the right amount of sugar? Maybe? $97. I guess we're limited by what apples we have available. Alright, let's see here. Do we have duplicates of any of the apples? You know, I don't think we do. I mean, we have 4? 8. 12. Okay, so we have 1 of each apple. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, 3 times 4. Okay. So, what combination of 3 apples, or I guess more than 3 apples, would do this? Would give us 97. Do you think the tannins and acids matter? Well, okay, if we went with Merlin's Mist, that gives us the 7. And we would need 70 more. And then, so Merlin's Mist, Cat's Head, and Nabi Russet, maybe? Merlin's Mist, Cat's Head, Nabi Russet. Okay. Merlin Mist. Cat's Head. And then the Nabi Russet. This apple doesn't look healthy. Alright, and I guess we bring the plant over here. Alright, let's see here. So, put the dirt in. We want the seed. There's probably no harm in watering it too. Alright. And then we'll go get you some apple juice. Alright. And then we squish. Did I do it? Math! Aww. Cute! Aw, butterflies. Do I not get to take you with me, though? This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. We figured it out. 1 second, let me adjust my tracking. It's like as the light changes throughout the day, my tracking sometimes gets wonky. My model. Alright. The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which it commonly finds in the apples from orchards. Cool! Okay, I'm taking you with me. I want to keep all my plants together, so I can admire them all. There you go. Alright, so next up is the wolf glove, but we had the problem where we couldn't get to the bottom of that one building. Oh yeah, don't I have a map? I think I have a map at the beginning. Whoa, big. Too big? Okay, here I am here. 11 cider garden. 5 is the orchard. 10 is the kitchen garden. Okay. We'll run through here. This tree has stripes. I like that. You know what? I bet we have to find the priest hole. I bet that's it. That's how we get in this other building. The question just is where. Alright, so Alpine exploration. We had a letter in here from our friend. There it is. Okay, we made it to the Alps. So they found the flower in the Alps. And then if we go over here, the Alps. The Alps aren't in the list. Oh, wait, in the Alps by location. Okay, so it's gotta be a specific mountain. Or just specific mount? Okay. They're in the Alps. She doesn't say where, though. Doesn't say which part of the Alps. Oh yeah, I got a new key, didn't I, for the painting room? The seeds and where we got them. Okay. This place is so big. Okay, kitchen notes. God, I wish I lived here. No offense to the Moy Mansion. was a painting room, where would I be? Somewhere in the house. Let's go take a look around. Ah, that was easy. The manor was constructed in 1593. Oh, 1593. That's important intel. Remember the year of construction. 1593. 1, 5, 9, 3. Whoa! The priest hole. Sasuga Fangy. Are these burn marks or mold? Sneaksy. Another duck. My lord... Grain? Oh, Green. Thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of the sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters, who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided. I welcome respite from Brother Michael, oft repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entrust that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, Reverend Plount? Cursive is hard. The orangery! I did it. I found the oranges. Oh. The Eiffel Tower? Matterhorn? Edward Whymper? This is Weisshorn, Switzerland. And that's the same as the stamp we had on our letter. So Weisshorn is what we want. What's on the back of this one? In Lady Mountaineers Club. That's cool. All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Annual book sale. Thank you. Here's our seeds. Alright, I got some clues. The clues... Nursery rhyme? Wind research. Alpine weather. Envelope with stamp. Letter about the Alps. Wine collection. Letter from builder? Bam! Alright, we got this. What's this? More coins? Yep, there's more. This was the one. Weisshorn, Switzerland. What's this? Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained that he was simply testing us. Nice save, Professor Montague. I am a stair builder. Okay, this way. Alright. Mount Weisshorn, 40 wind speed, 10-20 millibars of pressure. 40, 10, 20? So 40 is bottom window open and then... Okay, I see. Okay, so second window closed and top window closed. Alrighty. You're coming with me. You live in here now. It was broken. Is broken? Alright, so you want the first window open. There you go. Second window closed. And then the next two open. Whoa. That's the wrong direction, buddy. Okay, open. Now one more. Open. Is it working? I wonder if we have to be on a different floor. Is the problem with the pressure? 40 wind speed. Wind speed of 40 on the 4th floor. Oh, the bottom one? The left needs to be closed. Oh, I see. I see. There we go. 2, 3, and then one more. This should do it. It's doing it! Ow! That's not very good at howling. The wolf-cliff grows in Mount Weisshorn. Weiss or Wise? Mount Weisshorn, where the weather's just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Cool. And we got a new delivery. This game is quite charming. I think we can go inside this way. Take a little shortcut. There you go. And then back to the gatehouse. What treasures do we have now? Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear that you've returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name, to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. I don't know her middle name. Okay, wait, let's go check the family tree. Family tree might help. Boom. Okay, family tree. Elizabeth Ann Green. But it's probably E-A-H if she went with her husband's name. It's either E-A-H or E-A-G. Bam. Let me in. Library. Modern methods of teaching. A thank you card. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you'll consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. The study is locked. Now we're just back to the beginning, right? Oh no, this is different. It is different. Botanical allies. The hare and the tortoise. At midday, a hare and tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise was struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then lay down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." I feel like everyone's already heard that before. The rising sun. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." And so the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all the wishes they had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Letter. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday the 4th, January 1860. This is old. It's 1890 now. Supper's at 6 o'clock, good music in attendance. From E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. I don't need a husband, I got plants. What's this? Oh! Oh. Oh. How do I fix you? I didn't know it would stay pushed in. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. The fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds, with a big strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Sneaky fox. Wonders of the night sky. Alright. And this is the golden fish. Well, aren't these all referenced? Because that's the tortoise and the hare. That's the crow and the fox. This is the rising sun that we found. Maybe it's just the ones you can read? So you can read these three. No? Okay, they don't have like an author, so I can't do like alphabetical or something, I don't think. Maybe it's just the two that... No? I mean, it definitely seems like it wants you to put all of them in. What about it? Wonders of the night sky. I guess let's try alphabetical based on the title. So... they all have the in the beginning. Most of them anyway. We have the tortoise and the hare, the fox and the crow, wonders of the night sky, the rising sun, and then what was the last one? The golden fish. So I guess the fox and the crow, the golden fish, the rising sun, tortoise and the hare, and then wonders of the... What do you want from me? Oh. Aww. Oh, apparently there was a clue in the painting room that I missed for the previous chapter. You can miss clues? Oh, hi Scott. Hello, Scott Sama. Okay. I'm trying to do a puzzle so I can garden. I don't understand how you tell what order they want. Where was my painting room again? I lost it. Oh, over here. Did I miss something here last time? Meadow Orchids Research Team. Oh, I see. Your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you're set on botanical fieldwork, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British metal orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany? It's an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surtees. Ah, they're insufferable. Flower painting and watercolor. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Symbology. A study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Huh. Okay. I thought maybe this would have to do with the book symbols, but it doesn't seem to. This is a map of our mansion. Oh. My dearest Arabella and gardens fair, you grace the scene of flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charms so pure and white. Your hands like petals soft and fine, and tender touch of love divine. And in your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you my heart sincere. Like roses freshly cut, you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. Oh, like roses freshly cut, you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. Somebody's sending me poems. What's this? It look like lavender? What have we got? Okay, we've already seen that. Okay, then we were upstairs in the library. You know, I don't even know what flower I'm supposed to be making right now. Nightfall? Sapphire Gloom. Cradle Fern. Brook Chalice. Okay, we've gotten some clues. It tells you where they are. There's a master bedroom, the study, corridor, library. So I missed a couple things in the library, but I assume it's behind the book shelf that I don't know how to open yet. Maybe? I guess let me make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Okay, so here's the golden fish. Here's the hare and the tortoise. The rising sun. I don't know what it would be other than alphabetical. Did I do the wrong order? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So... B, C, D. Jackson the Crow. FG would be golden fish. H would be the hare. Is it the hare and the tortoise or the tortoise and the hare? I think it's the hare and the tortoise. I think that's what I did wrong. I think I did the tortoise and the hare last time. Rising sun. Where did I go wrong? Wonders the night sky. That one should definitely be last. One more time. Hare and the tortoise. Rising sun. The golden fish. What am I doing wrong? I'm so confused. I don't want to just brute force it. E, F, Fox and Crow, G, E, F, G, H, and then it should be R, and then... Why? Why are you closed? Tell us why. I feel like I'm not normally bad at puzzles. At midday. Oh. Bright morning. It's the time of day. Rising sun. Bright morning. When was this? Evening. Midday, evening, night. Oh. Oops. Sunset, 1st of May. Sunset, 22nd of May. Oh, cobwebs. The London Record. This is from 1819. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as an assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and mission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It's been much of the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of the science, and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. These sunsets must be some kind of puzzle too, because they all include the date. Nightfall. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying nightfall when I was young. Key to the study. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove that it's more than just a myth. So far I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset, and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month. Monitor the seedlings, plant the roses, collect field samples, and seed collection. Oh, Kairi Banana-sama, hello, hello. How's the Manor of Botany going? It's going good. We're on chapter 4. All these different sunsets. Yeah, it definitely has to do with the sunsets for this one. Alright, so now we go to the study. So many plants. The Meadow Orchids of Britain. Professor J. Montague. So he's the one that I was on like a research trip with. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it's so seldom that we're able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record of botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. There's a lot of fireplaces in this place. What is this? Eggs? Cute. Aww. I wonder if this is what they actually look like. Crested owl egg. I'm gonna Google it. Crested owl egg. It doesn't really look like that. They're speckled, but not blue. I got excited. Three diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible in the bark. I bet we have to cure the tree in our like walkway. This can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It's usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't be alive for much longer. Root parasite. Okay, this is the one I think our tree would have. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There's no known cure. Bark rust. A disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It's usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Huh. Sapphire gloom. Looks like a mushroom. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil, and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they become carnivorous, because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms, such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. That's not always the case, though. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you're collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they're returned before summer ends, the professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Didn't find as many clues as I'd hoped. What do all the eggs have to do with anything? Mushroom book. Tree diseases? Okay. Sapphire gloom. All we need is the mushroom book and the tree diseases? So is it the root parasite that we're supposed to be doing? And then over here. Weird. Okay. Maybe I just plant the seeds and put it near the tree? Guess I'll try it. Sapphire Gloom. Water you. And then put you near the tree? Oh, that was easy peasy. Oh! Oh my. It healed the tree! It brought the tree back to life! Oh, that's so cool. Cool. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Symbiosis. It's a good mushroom. And now we can go through this door. Oh. The trapped fairy. She's in a plant. Huh. Dearest Annabelle, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Attic is locked, of course. They always are. Cradle fern. Oh, it cradles the eggs. Oh, that's cute. Hmm? That's something. Open sesame. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We're specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Make an appointment today. Somerset Society of Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, Arabelle Green. The cradle fern. So cute. It turns into a nest. The Trapped Fairy, a folk tale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, the goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense, and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall. Well, that's one of the flowers. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall, and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. But just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. So it only blooms at night? My dear Nova, never forgotten. Kitty. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone out unacknowledged. While disappointing, I'm not sure it's worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance tonight. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats, where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. This is my bedroom. Essence of arnica flower. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seem to soothe hot flushes. A bathroom? The number 30 bath geyser, a hot bath at the turn of a tap, provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. It can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Wow, technology. Can change the temperature. Uh-oh. Oop. Oh. Oh. Why don't you want to go there? Boop. Boop. And boop. And boop. We're missing one. Ah. Boop. Flush the toilet. Pshoo! Wilson Plumbers to Lady Arabella Green. Installation of disconnected pipes. Dear Arabella, here's our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professionals. I'm a professional now. It's me. Alright, well... Cradle fern to find the bird's eggs. And the fern painting. Brook chalice. Weed removal. Probably the petition in this one. Nightfall. Fairy story. Fairy painting. Grandma's research. The bath geyser is probably for the chalice one. I'm still missing lots of clues. Where did I go wrong? Okay, well, if we look at the list of clues, bell tower, attic. So I missed one thing in the master bedroom, and then everything else is the bell tower and the attic. What did we miss in the bedroom? I read this one. Those with the picture. We read the book. We read the petition. We read that. What did we miss? A chamber pot. Oh. We're missing something. What could it be? Don't see any way to interact with the bed. Maybe it appears later? Dear Lady Arabella, I want to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to the future. I look forward to future collaborations and continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I'll put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. Montague. The attic key. Nice. Official government health and safety warning. It has been brought... Okay, so this is 1890, so this is recent. It's been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. The river Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We're still researching what led to that effect. Interesting. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer. So we've cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. Oh, the weeds were helping deal with the rust. Jay, someone said early lunch today, so you're gonna head out. Enjoy your food! Get some tasty noms! Alright, well that's a good clue. The government notice. River trust. Very good. Also go up here. Oh. The bell tower. Oh, we can play music for the plants. Bird calls. Shoveler duck, blue heron, shell duck, pintail. Oh, so these are the ones that we have the eggs for. It must be related to the cradle fern. We're gonna have to imitate the bird calls. You. Rivers of Somerset. Okie dokie. Dearest Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turned out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound, and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future. I would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. She's got a lot of good friends. Okay, well that's definitely cradle fern as well. Oh. And then brook chalice, river poster. Alrighty. So we want to do the bird one. And the cradle fern. And then... do you want an egg? Oh, I see. So we use the eggs, okay, to figure out what bird call we use. I see. So this was the crested owl. Then we bring you upstairs. And then the crested owl. E, C, D, E, D, G, F. Wait a minute. Oh. E, C, D, E, C, D, E, G, F. E, C, D, E, G, F. E, C, D, E, G, F. Oh, I forgot to don't think I watered it. Oh. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. That's probably a good idea, huh? Okay. E, C, D, E, G, F. Oh, so happy. What a happy fern. Food. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. And then because people have been hunting the owls, it hasn't been growing anymore. Put my plants down here. I put you up. No. Okie dokie. Let me back in. Oh wait, this is different. Oh. I thought the attic was... Oh. That was the bell tower. Ew. The flower-growing companion. Gardening curiosities, trapped moths. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again till many months later. Oh. Moth spotting calendar. Whoa. For Southwest England. Huh. These are different types of moths. The garden tiger moth is the one that was in the trapped fairy painting, I'm pretty sure. So garden tiger moth. Are you in here somewhere? September. Okay. Oh. Nightfall. Trapped moths. Moth calendar. Moth poster. So we know what moth it's supposed to be, which lets us know that we want it to be September. We got the sunset paintings. Let's keep looking. Oh, the attic is big. A rusty pig. We gotta use you for the chalice. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Okay, that's definitely relevant to nightfall. Here we go. Nice. Got this too. Perfect. It's windy. What's this? Oh. To simulate the sunset? My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son Edward. He is successful in the business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it's better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you'll be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son. It would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before important things in life. I'm confident that this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. This was 1863. Nice try, Aunt Agnes. I don't think so. Oh. Grandfather clock. The brook chalice seeds. Nice. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of a new species such as the Dactylorhiza Montague, or hood marsh orchid. That's the one I discovered. He stole my discovery. Or rather, probably nobody would listen to me, so he had to submit it. Alright, so we gotta do something with figuring out, like, what sunset to use. We want the sunset for September, maybe? Where were those? They were in the painting room. Downstairs? Painting room. This way. Aha! Oh no, wait. It was a secret room in the library. Oh. Library. This house is too big! How have I gotten all mixed up? Library hall. Here we go, here we go. May, July, October, April, September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Got it. House too big. Okay, this way. Okay, we want blue, yellow, orange, and red. Okay, plants. Let's get the plant. Where is the closest one? Oh, a glove clipster? Thank you, Bixima. 1 second. I'm cracking open a seltzer. I like the fizzy water. Okay, 1. And 2. Okay, I think we gotta go outside or somewhere to get a plant. I don't know if we have any upstairs. Place is too big. Okay, here we go. Grab a pot. Grab some soil. We want the nightfall. Oh, cute. It's shaped like a moon. That's cute. Alright, nightfall, you're coming with me. Go upstairs. Doop 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 doop. Okay, put you here. And now we trick you. Pacha! It worked! Ah, it's pretty! It's like a night sky. If I move it, will it close though? Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. What happens if I move you? Okay, good. It's not too realistic. You're coming home with me. Where should we put you? Right here. Pretty! Okay, next up, we're gonna do the chalice weed. Boop, boop, boop. Brook chalice. Okay. And then I gotta put you in the bathtub. And then I gotta figure out the temperature and stuff it needs. Where did my bedroom go? I forgot. Uh-oh. This way? Yes. Okay, put you there. And then you need rust. So we'll go get the rusty pig from upstairs. Here, piggy. Alright, and then I have to relook at some of the documents. Let's see. This one? No. This one? No. Where was the letter from her friend? Here? Nope. Uh-oh. Here's the rivers. I need to know which river my friend saw it in. River Trust? Was that it? Just from the bedroom? Weed removal. Petition. Is there a river called Trust? No. Bathroom, master bedroom. Wasn't there something from a friend? Oh, I was gonna sneeze. Letter about weeds in the corridor. This one? guess this would be the corridor, right? Okay, here we go. Alright. I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset. I guess we should just do the river from. So 25 degrees Celsius. Let's just try that. Fingers crossed. Yay! It likes the rust. Cool. Oh, it's kind of like lilies. Spread all over. The brook chalice prefers to grow on rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Does it require rust? That's the part I'm unclear about. Gatehouse delivery. A long walk back to the front door. I wonder what's left. I think we've gone basically everywhere. Except for the formal garden. There was a place called the formal garden. Aha! That answers that. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Now, where was that, though? Let's check the map. I promise you have to go back to the beginning to get to the map. Okay, formal garden. 13. You get to it from 7. The rose garden. The back terrace. Okay. This is the greenhouse. I'm gonna take my plant home with me. Where are you, plant? There you are. Let's put you with all the others. Ooh. Cuckoo. I'm running out of room. Alright, you can be there. Alright, if I was a back terrace, where would I be? Is this a back terrace? No? Take 2. If I was a back terrace, where would I be? I think... this way? No? Alright, you know what? We're going outside. There's no you are here. Rip. Okay, well, I think we can go through this way. Even though it's not the optimal way. Here we go. This is the back terrace. And then the formal garden's at the end. Ta-da! Picnic time! Oh, they're eating eggs. Illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave. As I walked by it, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I'll never forget that one abbreviation as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercise in the area, but the mystery remains unsolved. Curious. Very curious. Gazebo. Aww. What artists? Spring dance shrub. It used to grow in the gardens but disappeared. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Boathouse? We have a boathouse? My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose on the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Okay, this is the Morse code. So attention is K-A, which is what they were seeing in the cave. Strange. Seaweed? Wood ash, guano, manure, coffee, peat. The flower growing companion. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. I've heard that. I've heard the color changes depending on the soil for hydrangea. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta and granite. Sandstone, marble, and obsidian. Obsidian? Now that's fancy. That is fancy pants. Oh. A bird feeder. Bird house. Huh. Oh, it just gets bigger and bigger. Anthocyanin research. This is the pH level and what color hydrangea it makes. pH research based on the different pots. I see. Makes sense. Dear Miss Green, I've recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, the saying "the blind leading the blind" does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. Why is everybody such a jerk? Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor. Since you said he cannot read a note, please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. Bird seed. Garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers. Huh. This little area is pretty. I guess there's gonna be some kind of like bird identification book. Oh wait, this. Attracting birds with color. I see. Huh. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers. But did you know that birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flowers attract which birds to your garden. Huh. More people need to relax with some plants and feel happier. I think so too. I think nature is very healing for people, very soothing. The boathouse. Spring dance shrub. Fool's emerald. Ocelot. Alright, so I got 3 plants to make. I got notes about hydrangea, but are any of them hydrangea? They don't really look like it, do they? Maybe this? Flowering bush. I know the different pH make different colors, but is there a specific color they want? What does it mean? Alright, here's the... And what does the Morse code have to do with anything? Huh. Butterflies. Hey, it's an empty pond. Huh. I wonder if we can turn the water on. Maybe? The Fool's Emerald? Huh. The marvel of bioluminescence. Ooh! One of our plants is gonna glow. In the darker corners of the world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It's not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species, or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Okay, so this is where the Morse code comes in. The pond ripe for the fishing. Well, first we need some water and fish. But there's potential. Chemical compounds and wildflowers. Okay, so Fool's Emerald has the luciferin, yeah. Okay, so it's supposed to glow. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you depart on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I've been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. I mean, that definitely seems like a clue for this one. Let's see. The greeting card? Bird poster. Bird seeds. pH research. Hydrangeas. Pot catalog. Okay. That's what I thought. And then Fool's Emerald. News article. Military codes. Bioluminescence. Plant chemicals. Note about the telegraph. We've got nothing on this ocelot one yet. Alright. We're slowly working on it. No! Trapped. I wonder if my map updated at all. I don't know where the boathouse is. Oh, here we go. Okay, 17. It's by the viewpoint. By the rose garden. You can get to it from 14 and 19. Holly. Pond garden. I'm at 18 right now, I think. So I think we just keep going straight from here. Okay, here we go. I want a pond like this. Pretty. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. Phenomena of Spiritualism, the Will-O-Wisp. Glowing spirit of marshes, forests, and caves. The Will-O-Wisp is an eerie apparition that's been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes the appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places, and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves and never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places. Resist the temptation of the Will-O-Wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. What's this? A handle? Yeah. Do I just carry this around forever? Having a garden like that's your life goal? I hope you achieve it! And then invite me to come see it. Is this handle for the boat? Do boats ever have handles? I can't interact with others. Oh wait, I can, okay. What the heck is that? Oh, it's Morse code. Oh. Okay. What's the handle for? This? It already has its own. Okay, you know what? You just stay here. What do we got? Ocelot seeds. Maybe the Morse code stuff is for the ocelot instead of the glowing one. Bought of William Folly. Educational and school materials supplied. To Lady Arabella. Classroom desks, classroom notebooks, box. Chalkboard. Okay, so she was getting stuff so that she could teach. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for those school supplies. All the best, William Folly. Let's see. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. Dandelions! The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook, designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They're then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as the lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It's known to be picked up by critters who take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It's not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature's asleep. It must be like by the vibrations of them like breathing at night or something. A board game? Acorn. Rabbit. Hedgehog. Gray squirrel. I've seen notes about the gray squirrel in the game already. It forages foods, but can digest the seeds straight away. Red squirrel. They forage food back to the nest. But that's what we want for the ocelot, really. We know that the red squirrels are endangered now because of the gray squirrels, according to the one letter. Foraging critters game rules. Shuffle the food cards and place the sack face down the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Take turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens and they must return to the board. So this is just purely RNG. Ugh. A lot of little kids games are like that, where it's like you literally make no decisions. Woodland, field, animal, meadow. So we know the different regions the animals are from too. Edison Records. We can play some music. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. For all who work with animals, domesticated and wild. Heartbeat rates. Yeah, so the ocelot, it has to do with the heartbeat rates. And we're gonna use the music to match it, I bet. Inspect. I don't have the details here. Wait, beats per minute. Yo, I got this. I got this. Ocelot. Weeds and seeds. Animal heartbeats. Playing cards. Board game rules. Bam! The question is, how am I supposed to know which animal to use? I think we have to go back and read the letter from the friend about like where she got the seeds from. Wait, I guess I better take this handle with me. I still don't know what it's for. I think this is probably a shortcut. Yep, shortcut. But not to the place I want to go. Well, that's strange. I still didn't find a place to use the handle. So you can keep a handle on things? Oh. It's a symbol. I'm not supposed to actually use it. Where was the letter from my friend? Oh. Unfinished painting. Chirp, 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 chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. Get a letter from our friend. I think was this way. No. Here? Can I not read that one letter right now? I can read this one, but I can't read that one. There you go, livery. Okay, the telegraph. It must have to do with this thing, right? We must be able to turn on the water somehow. And here's the message about the squirrels. From Grace. I have a letter here. Oh no, that's the newspaper article. Here we go. Maybe not. Okay. Recalls the spring-down shrub that once grew in our garden. Okay. That's about the glowing. That's a book. We need to find the letter from our friend. That's a dead end there. Where did my letter go? Oh, now I can highlight it. Okay. Hard object down. Okay. Right, so I found that. That's the lever that we found, or the handle. But I don't know what it's for yet. I haven't found anything like broken. Okay, just a dead end over here. I assume. No, because this goes somewhere. Okay, this loops back to the main house. Okay, agree. Okay, okay, okay. This is like when we first came here. That's the main letter from the professor. That's from one of my employees. We got the bird seed. I can attract birds. I wonder if I can just pick a color. Birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors. This shows which color flowers attract which birds to your garden. Now, let me look here real quick. Reading card. Bird poster, hydrangeas. This one I'm still missing a clue. The ocelot, the weeds and seeds. A friend of mine found me some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them. But I don't know which animal to imitate. I guess we could just try one and hope it works. Which bird likes lilac? It did have some listed there that like purple. Here's the hydrangea one. I'm gonna try and do the ocelot first if I can find my way back to the boathouse. I think it was down here. Yeah, it was like the green woodpecker or something. It said like purple flowers. Here's the will-o-wisp book. Here's the lawnmower, where we found the handle. I feel like I must be missing an area if I still haven't found where to put the handle. Unless it's something I'm supposed to use later, but then why find it now? Alright, well, let's figure this out. Okay, so soil, the ocelot, we'll water it, and then we're gonna play some music for it. And the music we're gonna play, I think we want to try the red squirrel, and when it's asleep, it's 120. 100. 120. How do I move the other one? There we go. Let's try. It worked. Here we go. Yeah, so it likes the red squirrels. The ocelot's seed is picked up by small animals such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. I love that. Alright. One plant solved. Look, the leaves are pulsing with the music. Cute. Okay, let's bring you home. Okay. What's this? The seed log. I'm gonna put this in the house. Doop 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 doop. You can fit there. Okay. Alright, next one. I'm still not quite sure what color we're supposed to go for, but maybe we just get to pick it. Like, maybe it's not a mystery to figure out which color you need. Maybe you just pick one and then you have to figure out the pH and stuff for it. Am I going the right way? Maybe. Nope. Not even a little. Okay, so if we want purple, we want 5 to 7 pH. Soil pH research. So 5 to 7. We terracotta with wood ash. We granite with manure. We could do obsidian. Obsidian with peat. Let's do obsidian with peat. But first we gotta go find where we were keeping those. Came from there. I think. I know they're like in a little room. Like a little woodshed. I feel like it was towards the beginning of when we unlocked this area. Oh, is it this? Okay, obsidian, right? Obsidian and peat. Let me read this one again real quick. Okay. So I put you here. How do I... Oh, you know what? You probably need dirt first, huh? That would make sense. Alright, get. You go somewhere else. Ah, where did I put you? How do I put you down? There we go. I'm littering. Okay. Soil. And then... Spring dance shrub. And we water you. And then... we want to add peat. Right? Oh, purple! And now we need to attract a bird. That part I'm still unsure about. Like, do I need to identify the different birds and put it near the right one? How does it work? I bring you over here. There's that. And here's bird seed. Purple flowers. Is that the... Oh. Wait a minute. Because I've only seen one bird, right? So maybe that's supposed to that's how we're supposed to figure out what color hydrangea to make. We're supposed to base it off of the bird. So you got a little orange face, brown and white. I think that one wants red. I messed up. We don't get to pick the color. That's a robin. And it wants a red flower. Oopsie daisy. Oh. Oh, you're going in the garbage. We gotta dump this out. Let's see. Too far again. I'm really good at getting lost in the hedge area, the hedge maze. Okay, I think I can dump you in the compost. Shoop. Take two. Well, can we use that one? We gotta go find the notes about the colors again. Is there really no way to pull things up? Index. Ah! Ah! Can I reopen you? From here? No. We just have to go find it. Okay. We're looking for the paper that had the different colors listed. That's the will-o-wisp. Down here is the boathouse. I don't think it would have been near the boathouse. Where was it? Upstairs, maybe? Maybe up here? No. And over here's where we originally came from. Where was it? That leads back to the house. This leads back to the house. There's nothing at the end, I'm pretty sure. No. Here we go. Okay, red is 12 to 14. So then our only option is sandstone with seaweed. There's only one option. Okay, oh. This way? We got sandstone, I assume. Let me double check. Sandstone. Yeah. First you need dirt. Get out of here, obsidian. There you go. Give you some water. And then you need seaweed. Bloop. Woohoo! Got it. Don't destroy obsidian. Don't worry, I would never. I like those guys. Am I going the right way? No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to the bird. Where did the bird go? This way. So bird lives there. But I can't put the plant down here, can I? I wonder where you're supposed to set the plant down. I mean, I can set it over here, but... I guess maybe we have to go back to that one spot. Over here? Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. Maybe I have to remove all the other food. Do they have to come over here? Not sure. However, it is getting close to when I have to get ready for yoga, so I think I might stop here, sadly, and we'll have to finish this up next Moe Monday. And I don't think there's that much more in the game, so I'll have to come up with a plan on something we can play after we finish it next week. We'll figure it out. Let's see who's still streaming. Let's see. It looks like Pixie's on. Let's go read Pixie. And we will say Maid read. Alright, everybody. Thank you for hanging out and sticking around in the garden with me. I hope you all have a good rest of your Monday. I hope you have fun over on Pixie's channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I almost timed it perfectly for when the song ended. I was so close. Okay, say welcome home, everybody. Welcome back. We are back at the Botany Manor, of course. We have 3 flowers left to grow, and they're the trickiest ones yet. They are quite complex. They require Morse code, even. We have, let's see. Can I remember how to open my journal? I can. Wow. Sasuga me. Alright, so we're missing 1 clue It says telegraph? Telegraph? Like I'm supposed to have mail? Ah, but JD-sama, congrats on first. Mokuda-sama, congrats on second. Kevik-sama, congrats on third. Gem-sama, congrats on sixth. Kitty, congrats on seventh. JD, I'm cutting you off. You don't get to claim. You don't get to claim first and fourth. That's just greedy. Yeah, you gotta save some for the others, okay? I wonder where would telegraph be? Would it be like at the front gate, like when I get deliveries? What does it mean? This is where we have our one flower that we're ready to grow it. But we need to get it pollinated by a bird. And I haven't figured out how to like bring the birds over here. We have bird seed. I have to like lure them somehow, I think. Maybe I need to make a trail. Like leading to it? Inspect. Yep, that's a bird feeder, alright. Where is the bird? There it is. There's one bird here. Okay. Oh, do I carry you? Oh, but it gets scared. It gets scared. Oh, don't be afraid. Oh. You got scared, huh? Now it's happy. We must need to make a trail. Okay, let's see if we can lure it over. Go here, birdie, 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 birdie. Over here. Over here. Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay. We have to like leapfrog, I think. I'm gonna go over here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here you go. Yes. No, don't worry, don't worry. It's okay. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just the chef. Okay, it's a slow process, but we're gonna get there. There you go, birdie. There you go. The bird's just like, new food, oh boy! This is way better than the previous one. Can we go down here? You gonna come over? Okay. I just gotta be careful not to scare it away. I just can't be too scary, that's all. It's right there. Where's the next one? Here? Alright. It seems like they've provided alternate paths so that you don't have to, like, get too close to the bird. Right there. I guess that's why the garden's kind of like symmetrical. I guess we're almost there. We're almost there. We're doing it. We're making it happen. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I was pushing my luck. I got a little too close to it there. I thought I was gonna run away. Ah, hello, pug friend. Hello. And here. One more. We're so close. And then we're gonna find out I didn't water the seed or something. Okay, okay. Is it? It did it! It did it! The spring dance shrub. Oh! Oh! Ah! Yay! Hello, Insomniacs! Hello, hello! The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. 2 flowers left to go. Okay, I am definitely glad that I downloaded some backup games in case we finish this one early today. I was like, I better be ready. We're still missing a clue somewhere though. Kinda weird. Alright, alright, alright. We have our bioluminescent plant. Let me read the journal for it. Fool's Emerald. We're missing a clue for plant chemicals. That didn't do it. No, about telegraph. Okay, let's look over the stuff we have here. Alright, bioluminescence. Alright, this is chemical compounds in wildflowers. Fool's Emerald is supposed to have luciferin. This was a card. That was for the spring dance plant. Okay. Is luciferin one of the chemicals we can put in over here? Let's find out. It's not. I still haven't figured out what to do with this handle. Gamers, what are we supposed to do with this handle? I never found anything for it. The mystery. The mystery of the extra handle. Oh, Kyrie's got some, hello, hello. I bet it has to do with the boathouse. Let me go back to the map. Q for index. Maps. The boathouse is 17. 8 is viewpoint. 7 is rose garden. We're over here-ish. So we want to go past the pond. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, friends. I'm a professional. The Resident Evil handle will remain meaningless. No, it has to be used for something. It has to. I refuse to accept that. Yeah, this is the story about the Will-O-Wisp. And it leads you to caves. Can I put you here? No. Okay, to the boathouse. Pupper pets! Pupper pets! Uh... Here, you go there. Oh. Okay, okay. Put you here. Coil. Emerald. Who's emerald? Why does it look like a tomato? Water. Alright. Duck. Oh, quack, 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 quack. We got an achievement. Okie dokie. This was for the ocelot plant. We already did that. Animal husbandry, we did this one. That was the board game. How weeds spread. Okay, yeah, so I think we've used all the resources in here, basically. Pretty sure. Ah, okay, TP-sama! Hello, hello! How are we doing? We're doing good! We are almost finished with our garden. I've become a professional gardener. Okay, let's see. There's notes in here about breaking a mortar. That was from a while ago. After my stream, you download the game. I hope you enjoy it too, Cubic. Hopefully I didn't spoil too much of it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we went to a cave. There was a blinking Morse code message for attention. And I remember there was another document that told me what that was. Only problem is I gotta go find it again. Yeah, chemicals such as luciferin. But do I need to add that to the soil? Or is the plant just gonna make it itself? Don't know. Alright, let's touch around a bit. See what documents we can find. Okay, here we go. Attention is KA. KA. Alright. KA. Do you think I just have to do that with the plant nearby? Yeah, here was the hint about the door handle that we found. But I don't know what to do with it. Granite, terracotta, sandstone, marble. And that one's about the hydrangea still. Okay, your cryptid has to run around a little bit. And these are the pH stuff for the hydrangea. I keep going this way. There's lead us to the beginning. But it said that I'm missing a clue. I go here. Chapter 5. I didn't like all my clues. Oh, there we go, okay. I had one selected twice. There's a bioluminescence. The news article was about, the guy seeing blinking in the cave for the Morse code for attention, which is KA, which we learned from military codes. Bioluminescence, which is talking about like how different plants can glow. Morse code. Note about telegraph. Neck. I don't remember this note about telegraph one. Looks like I was missing that earlier though. Huh? Alright, I guess let's just try doing the Morse code nearby it. I don't know why that would work, but it sounds like maybe it will. Back to the boathouse. I totally remember where that is. Totally. It's a very intelligent plant. If it knows Morse code, I don't know Morse code. That's doing better than I am. Can't believe I've been outsmarted by a plant. Glub glub. Okay, thank you, TP. Okay, hopefully all we have to do is the Morse code. Alright, so I'll take you with me over here. I don't really have a good place to put you here. And I still don't know what the doorknob is for, which is concerning. But we'll try it. Alright, so K is long, short, long. A is short, long. Why is there two of them? Oh, I see. Did I do it? Long, short, long. Ah! Long, short, long, short, long. Take two. Why aren't you happy? We did the Morse code. We must need to use this handle for something. There must be something I'm missing. What am I missing? Look at the map. I don't remember there being any areas that I couldn't open. This is the wind tower thingy. Inside the house. I'm pretty sure we did everything in the house. Not the carry. That's just part of the kitchen. First floor. Second floor. I mean, it definitely needs the Morse code somehow, but I think we're missing something else. K-A. It's weird though, because typically, whenever I need to do something with a plant, there's a spot for me to put the pot nearby. Which makes me feel like I'm missing something here. You know? Didn't see anything in there. Can I move the machine at all? I can close the box, but I didn't seem to be able to lift it up. Can I use this ladder? Gonna start climbing. I can close it. What? Okay, good call, Cubic-sama. Where do you think I was supposed to bring it? We must need to bring it somewhere with our plant. Weird. Okay, we must need to use... Wait, look! The handle has a water droplet on it. It's gotta be for that empty, pond area, right? It's gotta be. This is like to turn on water somewhere. Let's solve the handle mystery. It's gotta be relevant that there's no water. Oh! I thought that was like a bird bath. There's a bridge. It's a bridge. Oh, we have to bring it to the dark. Oh, we needed a dark place to do it. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you couldn't check whether or not the bioluminescence was working if it's light out. That makes sense. Okay. We got this now. We know what we need to do. Sasuga, Fangy. You were the one that realized we could move the box, though. I couldn't do it without you guys. Who knew you could pick things up? Groundbreaking. Now I have to run back and get the plant too. Alright, put you here, see? And then you're supposed to put the plant here, yeah. I should have realized since there was no place to put the plant down properly. That was a clue. Is there a giant Easter egg over here? Oh, it's just a purple plant. I thought it was an Easter egg. And I was like, what? How did that get here? Alright, we got this. I think this is our last plant, too. I'm curious what happens when you finish. Those are some strong lily pads. Very powerful. Okay, let's try this again. Yay! Glue, 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 glue! That's why it's called emerald. Oh, mushrooms too! Yay. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, much like Morse code. flowers. Go to the gatehouse. Can I remember where the gatehouse was? Let's see. This way. Post herbarium. Lady Arabella. Wait, this is pretty. Okay, I see. We're mailing it. We finished the book! We're mailing it to the university. No, the Mayflower Publishing House. I'm gonna be a published author. That game was really cute. I kind of wish it was longer, but also it's good to have some games that are kind of short, you know? Yeah, that's a, okay. That I pressed the tab. That's not the right key. Oh, an epilogue. An epilogue. Green School of Botany. Ceremonial key. Lady Arabella Green. Of her opening the Green School of Botany. So we started this whole school. We started like a new college. The herbarium. An apple. Teacher's apple. Forgotten flora. Air purifying flowers. The windmill wort. Yeah, students. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing. But I'm most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. They didn't publish my book? I'm not a published author? Heck. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you've taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella. I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Forgotten flora. It's okay, we're self-published. No, I didn't get to ring the bell! It's okay, I'm a teacher now, I have students. Very cute game. Okay friends, I will be right back briefly. I'm gonna swap over to a different game. Luckily I did download some other games just in case. We'll be right back.